Hi everyone, and welcome back to a new season of Full Court Press. I am your host, Patti Cesarini, and today I am joined with Finn Jurak, Oakland soccer goalie, and 2021 Horizon League champion. Finn, thank you so much for taking the time
thanks
to
for
be
having me here. Appreciate it.
I mean, the accent gives it away, but you're an Australian.
Yeah.
So what was it like leaving Australia and coming to the U.S.?
It was a big culture shock. I mean, I loved it back home and I still love it back home. But I wanted a change in life. I'm a big traveler. I want to see the world sort of thing. And I love my football, so coming over here was a right step in my direction for my career, yeah.
What was the biggest thing you had to adjust to?
Probably how fast things were. I mean, like
Really?
back home with university, we don't have like school sports or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
It's all like club sports and whatnot. You play with a club from a young age and that's where you stick with. So coming over here was tough to balance school, education, and football. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be a lot, all wrapped into one. So you mentioned that your universities don't have sports and that you play club all the way through. So how did that work into your recruiting process?
Growing up, you kind of play for a few clubs, and then when you hit like a certain age, you'll play like under 23s or open men's, and you play for a single club for a while. You can change clubs. Growing up, I played for an academy called Canberra United and a club called Belconnen United. With those academies, I got to travel the world, like here and there through Asia, because we're pretty close to Asia.
God, wow.
And then I actually, in 2015, I had a big tour through the US on the West Coast, and my coach took us through, and we played a few like JUCOs, a college team, and a few MLS like junior academies. We got recruited through that way, and then an agent kind of picked me up through a recruiting agency, and I went through them, and they contacted Eric and Paul over here, and
oh wow,
that's how I got here. Yeah.
So you actually were in the United States before you were even recruited by Pogue.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was through an agency?
Yeah, agency.
Did you have to reach out to them first, or was it them finding you to contact Pogue?
So they reached out to me. I went like 2015, and then I stayed in Australia till about like 2019, and then I came here like January 2020, like in the winter time over here.
So you missed the soccer season then?
Yeah. So I missed the first fall season. I came in the winter and the spring here. So I came a bit after I toured in America. I wasn't sure if I liked the setup, but then after coming here, like I've loved it ever since. Yeah.
Would you stay here, or you kind of I want to go back home?
At the moment, I'm not too sure. I mean, I love it here. I mean, after I graduate and stuff like that, I kind of want to see more of America and see, because it's such an amazing country.
And you mentioned you love to travel. So.
Yeah, big traveler. So I'm not sure. I love home. I miss home, miss my family. So
of course.
I think probably one day I'll end up back there, but I'm not sure when.
For sure. Did you always know that soccer was your sport, or was there anything else that was in the mix?
Yeah, I've always grown up from like a little kid playing soccer, sorry. My brother played it. My dad and mum never played it, but my older brother was kind of my idol growing up to play.
Cute.
He was a pretty good footballer, so growing up I always loved it, watched it every day, always had a ball at my feet sort of thing. My grandfather's Croatian, and he's a big soccer guy, like he came from Croatia.
So it's in the family?
Yeah, in the family line. So he was always the one who kind of pushed me to always have a ball at my feet, no matter where I went through school. When I'd go to work, I'd bring a ball, and that's how I loved it. Okay,
and briefly run me through last season, what it was like winning that championship.
Yeah, it was different gravy. I loved it. Like, I didn't expect, to come over here and make such like close friendships with my teammates. And honestly, it is kind of like a family, like especially for few of us international lads coming over here and leaving our family behind. You come
huge.
over here and literally it's your family. You see them every single day, day in, day out. You see them like in practice, in the games, and then outside of training, you hang out with them every day on weekends and stuff. But yeah, winning that was pretty surreal. It was a bit strange because our first 2 years with COVID, we didn't really get a chance to play and in front of the fans. This was our first this was my first proper season to come in and see everyone from the university come in.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be so much
fun. And experience the thrill of it. And when we won, it was unreal. We had a blast.
Oh good, I know that was huge for the university. Everyone was so excited. Everyone was like, we have to go watch the soccer play, But before we wrap up, we're gonna play a quick little game that I like to call This or That. So I'm just gonna ask you X or Y, and you just pick X or
Yep.
Y. So first one, Coke or Pepsi?
Coke, 100%.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs,
Okay, good.
1,000,000%.
Okay. Movies or TV shows?
Movies, love them.
Okay, what's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie, The Accountant, unbelievable.
Okay. Batman or Superman?
Batman.
And then this is probably one of my favorite questions because it can tell you a lot about a person.
Okay.
Crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
Oh, crunchy all day, every day. All day,
I kind of
every day.
expected that from the spice.
Yeah, need it.
Finn, that is all the time we have here today. Thank you so much for joining us on Full Court Press.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks for having me. It was a
Of course,
blast. Thanks.
anytime. And we will see you next time on Full Court Press.